Keep up to date with the museum by subscribing today.
Bong Soo Han. Being thrust into the position of a pioneer is not for someone who is weak of heart. It takes someone with brute determination, a very thick skin, and an unstoppable initiative, regardless of the cost. A pioneer is someone who has created a new path because there was none to follow. By choice, Hapkido legend Bong Soo Han became that individual. He was born in South Korea during the Japanese occupation in 1933, when all school children were required to study Japanese forms of martial arts. It was then that Bong Soo Han began his introduction into the martial arts world. By 1948, the occupation had already ended, and by this time, Han had gained a vast amount of martial arts knowledge. Bong Soo Han found himself enrolled in the Korean art of Hapkido, learning under its founder, Young-sul Choi. Eventually, becoming his senior student, Han and Young-sul Choi took part in establishing the first Hapkido school in the country's capital city of Seoul. Han later formed his own school in Seoul. After time, Han became one of the most influential teachers in the Korean Hapkido Association and quickly became its biggest advocate. Bong Soo Han's skill was so impressive that he was called upon to teach the Korean military and Presidential Guard. Han's name and influence eventually landed him a position as an instructor for the U.S. security team for 6 years. To continue to introduce Hapkido to both the U.S. and all of Korea, Bong Soo Han became part of a demonstration team for American and Korean military audiences. For the next 6 years, Han stood as Hapkido's primary spokesperson, continually promoting the development of the art. In 1967, he decided to join his longtime friend C.O. Choi in America, assisting him in teaching Hapkido. A year after coming to America, Bong Soo Han opened a school on the West Coast. Unfortunately, hardly anyone had heard of the term Hapkido, so getting a school off the ground proved to be nearly impossible. As he did in Korea, Bong Soo Han had to start at the beginning to enlighten the Western world about the art he loved so much. Once again, taking the mantle of the art, Bong Soo Han continued his journey promoting Hapkido through demonstrations and seminars. However, it was not long until he was seen by an actor named Tom Laughlin, who was very impressed by Han's amazing abilities. Laughlin wanted to change the format of movie making and, for the first time ever, wanted to make martial arts a focal point of a movie. He called the film Billy Jack. Han doubled for Laughlin and performed all of the kicks and stunts. It was through the attention of this film that Bong Soo Han was able to fully open the doors of Hapkido to America. Billy Jack proved to be the flagship film to launch the biggest and greatest martial arts boom in history. As a result, Han was able to use this opportunity to aggressively promote Hapkido throughout the nation and the world. For his efforts and his dedication over the last 60 years of promoting the arts, the martial arts community considered Bong Soo Han the father of Hapkido in America.
importance of a museum is history, so I won't never be forgotten. So Chuck Norris, Benny Urquidez, Byung Yu, Heidi Ochai, Donnie Williams, Steve Sanders, so we won't never be forgotten. Babe Ruth will live in infamy, you know. That's why we need it. We got to have something so my little boy's children will know what his grandfather did.
People gotta go somewhere, you know. Like I go back to Hawaii to go see where my parents used to live, you know, and stuff like that. It's kind of like, you know, like a lot of it is lost, you know, but when you go to a museum, you know, it comes back to you, you know, and I think it's a good thing.